Today, we're in Miami, Florida, where you'll find some of the youngest female millionaires in the world. And all around me are women building content, brands, and million-dollar businesses. So today, I'm going to be asking them one question. How did they get rich? Ma'am, quick question for you. Are you a business owner by chance?
Like, 1 second, sorry.
Are you a business owner?
Sorry.
All right, have a nice day. Excuse me, ma'am, quick question for you. Are you okay, have a nice day. Excuse me, ladies, quick question for you. Are either of you business owners by chance?
No.
What do you guys do for a living?
We do marketing, but we're late for lunch.
All right, no worries. Have a nice day. All these people keep saying no to me. I don't know if it's just the Miami air. I don't know if maybe I smell, but we're going to find someone that is worth $1 million here. Let's keep looking. Excuse me, ladies. Quick question for you guys. Who's the business owner here?
Business owner, both of us.
Both of you? What do you guys do for work?
We have a matcha shop.
How'd you guys started this together? Are you guys like siblings or like what are you guys, best friends?
We met in our old apartment building.
Yeah, started Aura.
So
Aura matcha.
why did you guys decide to do that?
Because there's no good matcha here in Miami.
We have our own tea farm in Shizuoka, Japan, and she started it, and I was like, let's go, let's do it.
Is this your guys' first business?
Well, we have 2 other pop-up locations. She has a lash company.
Business, yeah.
Oh,
I've been
no
doing
way.
lashes for 8 years, selling lash products, lash lifts, lash services, everything lashes, yeah.
That's amazing. What's the biggest challenge you guys are facing so far building a business together?
We're making it work.
Yeah.
We're there if needed, and we love our staff, and we're truly appreciative for them.
I feel like there's a lot of matcha shops starting right now. It's starting to get highly competitive. What do you guys do in order to stand out from that?
There's always going to be competition no matter what you do, but I feel like there's nothing like Aura, seriously. And honestly, like we're very faith-based, and I feel like, God is the source of how everything has been able to align so naturally and effortlessly, and I feel like when you have a vision and if it's God mandated, everything's going to work out and it's just going to continue to grow.
Do you guys like a favorite book or verse in the Bible that helps you keep going?
The one I live by is Joshua 1:9. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. So even those days of like discouragement and like questioning, like what the heck am I doing? Like how, what, like how, what, why, where? I just feel like I always like lean on that verse and just am reminded that like God brought it to you. So just keep going.
Obviously, since you guys are faith-based and you guys are bringing it onto your business, what do you think has impacted you guys so much bringing God into your business?
Honestly, I always pray. I pray every day. I pray for Aura. I pray for Nicole, but I can say the prayers that I put out to God, He's brought it back to us, and things just flow so easily.
Everything since January has been like very effortless, and I always have felt like when that happens in life, you're living part of your purpose.
How much money your business has generated in revenue?
Since January, we've hit 6 figures.
If there is a woman out there who wants to start her own business, maybe she failed a couple times, or maybe she has to pivot a couple times, but she's too afraid to start again, what would you guys tell her?
Start within first, and then after that, you have to really sit down and write. I like writing, so just write out your plan, make sure it's strategic, and then execute.
I love that. No, that's amazing. Self-belief is so powerful.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah. And you just have to have faith in God as well. Like, it's going to get done. God will never leave you nor forsake you.
And I've started over multiple times, and I feel like every season taught me something. Just don't force it, because we naturally as feminine women are supposed to kind of just like sit back, relax, and trust.
Excuse me, miss. Quick question for you. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
Oh, I was 21 years old.
You were 21 and you made your first million? What do you
Yeah.
do for a living?
I do business coaching online.
Did you grow up rich?
No, I did not. Living on the south side of Chicago, I got my first job when I was 12 years old because I had to start taking care of myself at a young age.
Is that what pushes you today?
Yes, it still pushes me today, because if you have that poverty in your bloodline, you feel like you are the chosen one in your family to break those curses. God chose you. I know God chose me. So I keep pushing.
You're a follower of Jesus Christ?
Amen. Yes, I am.
What do you do in your day-to-day life to keep that relationship with God strong?
Oh, I make sure I take picking up my cross daily serious. And picking up my cross looks like making sure I stay around positive people. I'm abstaining until marriage. I don't even have sex. I try my best not to gossip. And I just try my best not to open up doors to the enemy, because nobody is perfect.
That's amazing. And I have to know, because obviously you coach a lot of people. What do you see a lot of women that are trying to build businesses doing wrong right now?
I see a lot of women posting random content, but not knowing how to monetize that attention and understanding what's good attention and what's bad attention. It has to make sense. You have to target the right people.
If you had to build your personal brand from scratch right now, what would you do in order to become successful?
What I would do is I would come up with a persona. Once I figure out what I want my persona to be, I will make sure that everything that I post aligns to that. The way I speak, the way I dress, the way that I teach, the way that I connect with people. And I would engage with as many people possible by starting conversations on my page so we can create shared values, shared beliefs, and shared enemies. They're like, oh, I like her. I want to stay here. I want to follow her. Oh, she sells something. I want to buy from her. And I would build from there.
What have you learned so far about making that much money so young?
What I've learned is that it's still hard. I think people think that it gets easier the more money you make, but it actually gets more harder because you have to scale.
Is it really important for a woman who wants to go in entrepreneurship to find the right man or person in their lives?
I do think entrepreneurs should date entrepreneurs.
Really? Why do you say that?
I can only speak about me and my partner. We understand each other very well. We both are very ambitious and we grow together. If you're not growing together, you're going to grow apart. And even the things that he talks about on a daily basis with business, I'm like, wow, aren't you happy you're dating a businesswoman? Because aren't you glad I know what you're talking about?
There's a woman right now who wants to start a business, but she's too afraid to fail. What would you tell her?
You can't fail if you kept going. If your dream is big enough to pull you out of the bed every day, go at it. Because if you're willing to just stop and call it a day, that means you don't want it bad enough. Figure out what do you really want that bad and stay true to the vision that God gave you.
I can't believe we just stopped a young woman who made her first million at 21 years old. Did you hear what she had to say though? It seems like all of them say the same thing. They affirmated their first million. They knew that the only way to be successful is by becoming an entrepreneur. Let's go find another woman. Excuse me, ma'am, is this your car?
Yes.
How are you able to afford a car like this?
I do Amazon. I sell products on Amazon. I've seen your stuff before. You're killing it.
Me? Oh, thank you. Well, you're killing it too, obviously. So I'm a part of Hard Knocks Women. I talk to successful women like yourself. I'd love to chat with you outside of the car for 60 seconds if that's okay. Yeah? All right, let's do it. Okay, so tell me, how did you get rich?
I started selling on Etsy in COVID. I was selling some face masks, and so I went my way to Amazon. 2 years later, I launched some dog beds. I touched my first million, and it's been up ever since that.
What's the most amount of money you've made in a single year?
1.7 million.
How old are you?
21.
You're 21, you're making $1 million?
Yes.
What have you learned so far making that much money so young?
I have learned that it's a lot of responsibility. You literally can go one place by yourself, but you can go so much further with a team of people that's helping push you further.
Did you ever outgrow people building these systems from your company?
Absolutely. I have some people that I just cannot talk to anymore, but the love is still there. Even, my parents, sometimes I have to realize that their mindsets are very outdated, and I have to outgrow the way that they taught me to think, because it's just not reality anymore for me.
When did you know you wanted to quit this 9 to 5?
So I worked multiple servant jobs. I just knew working a job wasn't for me. And when you're at these jobs, they take away your creativity, take away your path, your passion. So you just got to go after what you know God is calling you to be.
Did you ever deal with imposter syndrome making so much money so young?
Honestly, no. Even when people ask me, did I know I was going to make it? I did. I actually have a Bible journal in the car right now. And a few days ago when I was at church, or yesterday at church, I was reading an old prayer. And I was homeless, actually, sleeping in the car. I had no money. I had $93 to my name. And I wrote that in the prayer 2 years ago. Said, God, I'm sleeping in the car, $93 to my name. My aunt just died the day before, and I was in the hospital for having an asthma attack because I was sleeping in the car. And it was just a lot going on.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. But I wrote to God, I said, but I know I'm going to be successful soon. So I am not worried about it. I am not stressed. I trust you, and I have full faith in you. And when I look back and I read those prayers, I know my heart was 100% all faith in God. I really had no worries. I knew I was going to be at this point one day, and you need to have that type of delusional self-belief to make it.
So you've never dealt with doubt?
No, honestly. I just knew. I know life is you can do anything. You can literally do anything. And if you really know that, if you teach yourself that every single day, you're going to become whatever you want to become.
Did someone teach you how to go where you're at, or you learned this all by yourself?
I learned Amazon completely by myself by doing it. A lot of people would be surprised. It's not as hard as they think because it's Amazon. A lot of people shop on Amazon. You can launch something super saturated and still get sales. It's just about the rate of consistency you get sales at. If I launched toilet paper, I'd probably get 2 sales a month, but it's a $4 product and 2 sales a month isn't going to cut it. So you got to look for the markets where you can stick out more. It's a little bit more niche. Higher ticket products is what I mainly go for. And that way you're able to get more of a higher consistency of rates and you're able to scale faster as a brand new seller.
Did you ever have to sacrifice anything?
Pretty much everything. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't really talk to guys. I was just telling her, I wish, I had that part of my life unlocked, but I really have nothing to do with men, nothing to do with partying. I've never been to any of these clubs out here in Miami. I've been here for 2 years. I've never been to none of the big clubs. And yeah, I guess I sacrificed all of that stuff in my 20s, but I prefer to work, you know? That is what I like to do.
What's the best advice you've been given about business that you take to this day?
I'd give you the most recent one. My multimillionaire friend Z gave me when we were at lunch a few days ago. He has much nicer things, much nicer cars, all of that, and I really do look up to him as like a friend and a mentor. And he said to me, when you're making a decision, you have two options. You can make a decision and pray it goes well and just stay in your comfort zone and let it ride, or you can make a decision in life and make it be the right decision, make it be the best decision you've ever made. Every time when you say you're going to marry someone, make sure you make that a good decision. That's all on you. When you're making these decisions, everything is our fault in life, and if something goes left, then it's something you were doing lacking during the process that is the reason why it didn't work. So if you start a business, you have to make it be the best decision.
I love that. What is the best advice you can give to someone that wants to start a business right now at 18?
If you're 18 and you want to start a business, I would say focus on what type of skills you want to have with this business. So if you want the skill of communication, look more into sales, look more into those type of business models where you have to talk to people, you have to sell them on something.
I can't believe Miami has this many young millionaires just walking around. My key takeaway from this is that you could start at any age. There's literally women out there who are starting from broke and living out of their cars to now making millions of dollars. And you and I can do it too. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on who your favorite entrepreneur woman was. And I will see you guys in the next one.